Hi, everybody. Welcome back for another episode of the Pack House. Today, I am going to open some basketball cards. I'm going to be honest, I'm not a basketball card collector. I do watch basketball. Being in Northern California, I am a Sacramento Kings fan, have been my whole life. There's not a lot to collect in the way of Sacramento Kings cards at the moment. I've never really been a big collector of basketball cards. It's always mostly been baseball and hockey. But being interested in cards, I figure, especially if I'm going to do videos like these, diversification, right? You know, people want to see a little bit of everything. And just for keeping things fresh and not getting stale, I want to open something different. I'm not spending a lot of money on boxes, not yet at least. I'm not getting high end things. I'm finding cheaper blaster boxes where I can. So look on eBay, look on Amazon, Target, Walmart, things like that. So I found some Donruss basketball from 24, 25. I haven't opened any before. Figured, why not? I mean, isn't that what most people do? You go out, you see a box, you're like, why not? Let's check it out. And I mean, that's how you get excited for collecting cards. Basically, it's just, why not? So that's what I'm going to do here today. I'm going to open up 24, 25 Donruss. I'm not going to know what any of the parallels are. I guess I could have done some research beforehand, but I've got enough to do as far as research in baseball, football, and hockey, the ones that I'm actually really focused on. So I haven't taken the time yet to do my research on this one. And honestly, I don't mind that. I kind of like going into things blind, being excited for what I pull, because then I'm not anticipating anything or expecting anything. And so when I just see cards that intrigue me or interest me, I can just kind of be excited on it and not be let down. Like, oh my gosh, I didn't get that parallel, or I didn't get this parallel, or I didn't get a $50. Like, I think that kind of takes a little of the enjoyment out of it, at least for me. So, and then after I go open the box, discover what's in it, learn more about it, then I go open another box, then I can kind of be a little more like, ah, man. But for the first time, I don't think there's anything wrong with just opening something blind and saying, whoa, what's in here? I think that's the allure and the mystery and intrigue of the hobby. So I don't know how you guys feel about it. That's how I do. So that's how I look at it. And then as I go along, I learn something new about a product that I didn't know anything about beforehand. So that's kind of how we do things here on the Pack House. Trial and error, a lot of disappointment, a lot of excitement when you hit big, though. And if you see anything, if this is your first time, thanks for checking me out. If you see anything that you like here, I post it in my eBay shop. As soon as this video drops, it goes live in my eBay store. So if you want something, first time checking out the video, go check out the eBay store and see if it's still there. Hopefully it is. If not, that means it has been purchased. If it's a lower end card, base card, something like that, those I typically don't post. If you are interested in it, send me a message, hit me up on Facebook, on Instagram, or my email. I will respond to you, or just hit me in the comments. So, or if you just want to chat, or you want to share what you purchased, what you fit out of these, hey, hit me up. And if I make a mistake, or I'm not excited enough for something, and you're like, dude, that's a case hit, you should be really excited, please let me know. I have absolutely no qualms about people calling me out to tell me where I look like a fool. Because to me, card collecting, it's about enjoyment, but it's about education too, about the product. And I'm just going to be straight up. When I don't know something about a product, I'm going to let you know. And you can educate me. I hope to educate you. To me, it's a community where everybody kind of helps each other out. And I think that's where we get our most success from. And we make ourselves better collectors. We also make ourselves better buyers, and we make ourselves better sellers. So, because really today, everything is about buying, selling, collecting. And the only way we can do that is together and getting as much information out there as we can. So, if I make a mistake somewhere, please call me out on it. I will never, ever take offense to that. Because it's the only way that we're going to improve ourselves in as sellers and buyers. Okay, first up here we have Terry Rozier. Dorian Finney-Smith, Anthony Simmons, Kawhi Leonard, Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby, Zachary Rissacher, Cam Christie, Joel Embiid on a, looks like a green laser. So Donruss, I am assuming very much like the baseball and football. So I'm going to assume this is green laser. Anthony Edwards on the franchise features. Markelle Fultz. Tumani Kamara, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Draymond, and Trey Murphy. So the green laser, not numbered. Hopefully we find some fun stuff. That's really what I'm looking for here, fun stuff. Just like anything. I don't need it to be valuable. I mean, that obviously helps. Spend money on boxes, you'd like to at least get some value out of it. But I'm also just looking for fun stuff. I notice people will purchase things that are neat, that are fun, that look like they're obviously more rare things for their collections, and that's what I like to help contribute. Just even if they're $2 cards, you know, I feel good knowing that someone's able to find something that they don't have. Pack number 2, Donovan Mitchell, Obi Toppin, Malik Monk, Kelly Oubre, Ryan Dunn, Adam Bona, Jonas Volusianis, another green laser. Noticing a trend out after 2 packs. Green lasers backwards. Bub Carrington, Great Expectations. Jamal Murray, Jalen Williams, Dante DiVincenzo, Michael Porter Jr., and Fred VanVleet. So, Luciano Valanciunas, I don't know how to say his name. I know he got traded to the Kings during the season and then got sent to the Nuggets in the offseason here. So, with it being 24-25, a lot of these guys on here are going to be in new cities because the NBA likes to move players around frequently. Hey, Domas on the back. All right. Jaime Jaquez Jr., Brandon Miller, Kyle Anderson, Grady Dick, Darius Garland, Benedict Mathurin, Jared McCain. Hopefully, if you guys have trouble seeing on this, I'm always looking for ways to improve. I'm always trying to figure out what's going to be best for viewers on these videos. So if I'm screwing up, let me know where and how to make the experience better. Another green that was backwards. Man. Dalton Neck on the bomb squad. Norman Powell, Brooks Lopez, Cam Reddish, Branham, Sabonis. So, Dalton, the bomb squad. That's another green laser. Guessing these must be awfully popular. I wonder how hard it would be to make a complete set of the green lasers. All right, halfway through. A lot of cards. It's always cool. Looks like two inserts per pack. Kuminga, Kyrie Irving. Man, see, I know the players. Okay, I just screwed up and called him Kyle. Cam Whitmore, Dame, Julian Strother, Keegan Murray, Donovan Clingan, Jalen Wells, Bull. Okay. I don't see a number on the back. What are we expecting here? We expecting another green laser? Let's see. We are green laser magicians with the Nikola Jokic. Like I said, I do know their names. LeBron. Just sometimes I just screw up, okay? It's okay. Sometimes I call my kids by my pets' names, and sometimes I call my pets by my kids' names. It happens, and I'm sure you guys do it too. Until you start opening hockey cards, a lot of those, man, I bet a lot of people have trouble naming a lot of the players there. All right, pack number 5. Now here's the difference I notice. You know, it's funny sometimes when you open these products and it's same manufacturer, and you see a lot of similarities. But Donruss basketball versus Donruss baseball. Donruss baseball loads up on the veterans, like Hall of Famers and the old guys. Basketball, I'm seeing no veterans, like no past players or anything like that. That's the fun for me of Donruss baseball. I would love to open up some of these Donruss or any packages and find, man, I love, I'm a Kings fan. I'd love to find like Mitch Richmond or Mike Bibby or some Chris Webbers, things like that. Finding some Dennis Rodmans or Jordans. I'm sure there's products out there. Not being a basketball, collector, I don't know where to find stuff like that. But I just know with baseball, with Donruss, that's what you get in every pack, and that's super fun. Nurkic, Dinwiddie, Wiggins, Maxey, Horford, Mitchell. All right. Reverse. Another green. Great Expectations. Jabari Smith, Derek Jones, Jordan Poole, Turner. So Ingram on the green parallel, green laser, looks like. Donovan Clingan on the Great Expectations. Right. One more pack. Alright. Go through these, man. You go through them quick and you just want to start opening more stuff up. Alright. What are the odds we're getting another green laser? Jalen Johnson, Derek Lively, Zach LaVine, TJ McConnell, Jalen Duran, PJ Washington, Deron Holmes, Grayson Allen on the green. There you go. Kel'el Ware, Great Expectations. Jay Crowder, Benchero, Black, Hendricks, and Grayson Allen again. Okay, well, we have gone through a whole box of Donruss. We got a green laser in each pack, followed by a second insert. Generally, looks like we've had a Great Expectation, Great Expectation. We did get a Magician, another green laser. We hit the Bomb Squad, another Great Expectations, and a Franchise Leader. So that is one blaster box of 24-25 Donruss. And it's not a high-end product. I know there's other boxes out there that Breakers rip that have a little higher chance of your autos and things like that. So, but for me, getting a $25 box of cards out there, ripping it and checking out what we get, this is guessing, this is pretty basic, pretty par for the course. Not bad, not terrible. I mean, again, when you have no expectations, then you can't be disappointed, right? So you just open it, see what's in there, educate yourself, and then you decide, okay, do I want to keep buying this product? Is it worth my time? Is it worth my investment? And then you move on from there. So if you were ever on the fence about Donruss basketball, maybe now you have a little more information to make a better informed decision on whether or not you want to waste your money, or are you spending your money wisely. That's really up to you to decide. If you like these kind of things, like these cards, you want to collect a whole set of the green laser, it looks like you have that option, that ability to do it. Again, Magicians, Jokic, it's not numbered or anything, just basic insert, but if you collect Jokic, there you go. So there we go. Now I know something that I didn't know before today. And that's all you can ask for, right? So appreciate you guys hanging out, opening that with me. And we'll catch you next time on the Pack House. See you later.